Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. So I get to talk about Mr. Concussion. Nobody like to hear about Mr. Concussion no more. And his rival. They both getting egged right now. Yep, missed the ball, dropped the ball when everybody was into y'all. That's what happened. But my man, Mr. Concussion, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, right? And got beat a few times of late. Knocked out, too. Outpointed, couldn't let his right hand go. Next time, knocked the hell out, right? Then was beaten by Tyson Fury once, for sure. One time I think he beat Tyson Fury, the other time he got cheated. So I ain't counting. I don't care what anybody else say. I roll with Deontay Wilder. And, what I roll with even more than Deontay Wilder or anything else is justice, right? Rule of law, So I don't roll with nobody good enough. If my person that I was rolling with start cheating, then that's it. We won't be getting rolled with no more. That's it. Now, let me go on and say this. Deontay Wilder's out of the box for a minute. Trying to make a little comeback. Fought Terrell Herndon. Beat him. Needed a little rehabilitation fight. It is what it is. Man's old now. All that young stuff. We didn't, no one liked him. Right? No one liked Deontay Wilder in New Russia. Right? We were complaining about he was windmilling. He wasn't technical. But he was knocking everybody the hell out. Right? We don't like technical fighters, right? We don't like them either. Remember? We don't want Tom and Jerry. We don't like technical fighters. There's not a technical fighter that we don't call a runner. If it's Devin Haney, if it's Shakur Stevenson, if it's even somebody tries to even insinuate that Terrence Crawford is some kind of runner or something. So we don't like that. But we had somebody who was chasing people around the ring, knocking them out. Highlight real knockouts, and 30 pounds, an average, we'll say an average of 20 pounds. An average of 20 pounds lighter. And we couldn't get into that either. So, like I told y'all about it, it's BTBG in New Russia. But anyway, let's get to the point. Deontay Wilder was rumored to going to fight Francis Ngannou. Right? And Francis Ngannou is, going back and forth to MMA and boxing and stuff like that. And the fight's in jeopardy, which is great news for everybody, right? I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, but he's 39 now. Get in and see if you're going to fight somebody good or get on out of here. If not, you know what I mean? You got a lot of stuff going on outside of the ring. If you ain't going to be in here fighting the Ngannou's, I did not want to see Deontay Wilder in a lose-lose fight. You know what I mean? Beats Ngannou, so what? Forget all the danger that Ngannou brings. Anthony Joshua flatlined him, right? So there's nothing to win there at all. Except some money, but whatever. Deontay Wilder's got enough money. I think he's trying to do something, for his legacy. So, that fight's in jeopardy, and I'm glad. Because then that gives Deontay Wilder, something else. I'm telling you, this is the difference between Deontay Wilder fans and other fans of some boxers. The hottest guy in boxing right now, in heavyweight boxing, other than Usyk, of course, is Moses Ntamo, right? I wouldn't mind seeing Wilder versus Moses Ntamo. Yeah, get in there and do that. Fight Moses Ntamo. Ntamo, because he's quick and everything, but if he mess around, get hit by a right hand, if you still got it, then we got something going on. Boom. Knock him out, then you get a chance to fight Usyk. Those are things to be going for if you're going to be fighting, if somebody want to take them serious. So, I'm happy that the Ngannou fight is falling through. Even though I roll with Deontay Wilder, I don't want him running around just taking easy fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, people that are into other fighters. We got, Deontay right now, Gervonta Davis about to fight Jake Paul, and he's in his prime. Canelo Alvarez was about to fight Jake Paul, but Canelo didn't do it because Turki Al-Sheikh talked him out of it and told him you can do that when you're 60 years old. So the fear there, the reason why Canelo didn't do it, because he wouldn't have listened to somebody else, is he knows Turkey Al-Sheikh, 1, has the money. He's going to get more money than fighting anybody else. 2, he's going to put you on blast and said, I told him he could fight him when he was 60. That's the kind of thing that the world would have heard, and not just a few fans in New Russia. So that's a big risk. So he didn't take that fight. Like I said in my other videos, everybody been trying to take these fights. I don't want to hear nothing just because Gervonta Davis is taking this fight, which he shouldn't if he was trying to be something. But we know what time that is here, so I ain't nobody surprised here. But I'm saying all the fighters, Pacquiao was gonna fight Conor McGregor, Canelo was gonna fight Conor McGregor, Canelo was gonna fight Frank, your boy here, Jake Paul. Joshua was gonna fight him. You know, so it is what it is right now. So Gervonta's gonna get it, and we said in the last video, get up out of here. But if Deontay Wilder is serious about trying to fight in the upper echelon of the heavyweight division and to try to achieve that goal, which seems far-fetched for most people right now, of becoming an undisputed heavyweight champion, it ain't gonna help you by fighting Ngannou. So, thank you.